All right, Phil, we're live.
That's okay.
Ouch. Everyone's scooching. Phil, you going to take up the whole space? Or?
Well, I didn't realize I was.
How is everybody? T. Fred. This is the pre-show, Gary, so you're not missing anything important yet. T. Fred says, Hard Rock Casino is only a 23-minute drive to Claremore.
Why aren't we spending the night?
I don't know.
At Hard Rock?
They have Thanksgiving pricing for...
I don't know. I'm sorry. I've got to finish this. It's something
The Thursday
important.
night
Go ahead,
Thursday Thanksgiving is typically pretty busy at a casino.
Okay, that's what I asked.
yeah.
So casinos are busy on Thursday night?
It's typically your second biggest night next to New Year's Eve.
Like families are in, just go out?
Yeah. It's a long day.
So is it like amateur hour for you have to like teach people how to do stuff in the casino compared to?
It's just a little more rowdier. This people that don't typically go to casinos are there, and I mean, sometimes you have to. We don't teach. We didn't teach them anything. We let them do whatever they wanted. But
Well, let me ask the professional, Phil. When is Thanksgiving holidays? Is it people getting the people that don't know what they're doing get in your way?
he just pushes buttons, so he didn't.
Well, that's what the men do when the girls are playing cards. You play slots, but it's a lot like New Year's Eve. You know, you don't like New Year's Eve because that's when all the amateurs are out.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah. I mean, professional revival attendees like myself, we can navigate any situation at the revival. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
You just have to have a little more patience.
Yeah, more fights on the floor because people are stealing other people's machines.
You know, that's right. Those are my machines. That's right. I have certain machines. I go there, someone else is on it. I get so upset. And Tony goes, you know, you don't own that machine. Well, I could with all the money I've lost in that damn machine.
All right. As you see, we have a special guest in the studio, Mr. Gary Good. When we get started here, he has a little bit of thing going on this weekend. The big country or Christmas holiday concert here in Guthrie. We're going to talk about that as the Gatlin brothers are coming to the Guthrie. How cool is that? The Imaginaries as well. This is a big production put on by Gary and all of his great sponsors. So we're going to get the lowdown on how this came about, the connections that the Gatlins have with Guthrie, with Gary. So this will be a fun segment here, and there's an outside chance we might even have Larry Gatlin on this show tonight. So on the phone, we hope that's the case.
We can find him.
Yep. He's very, very busy, but we might be able to have him on the show tonight.
That'd be cool.
That would be a huge bonus.
That'd be very cool
to have him here. So Dallas lets us know there's a Taco Tico in Claremore. So Taco Tico.
I'm not eating a taco tico.
Oh, I am. I can promise you.
What do they have? Sombreros? What do they have there?
Sancho.
The
single greatest invention in the history of the world.
It's a soft taco.
It's a Sancho, Ronnie.
It's a soft taco.
All right. Well,
Do you ever eaten a Taco Tico, Gary?
I cannot see Gary good at Taco Tico.
No chance Gary has ever would even think about setting foot in a disgusting place like
obviously
Taco
don't know
Tico.
Gary as well as I do. Gary would eat a Taco Tico.
Oh,
Oh, you know I would.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
It sure is, Phil.
So good.
Wow.
I'm so excited now.
Dallas is confirmed.
This entire trip just got better.
Well, we will have some time in between games, so. Oops, take that off. All right, we ready?
Welcome to the Open Mic Podcast with Chris Evans and Phil Nichols, along with Ronnie Phillips. The Open Mic Podcast is part of the Second Banana Media Podcast Network. Coming to you live from Guthrie, Oklahoma, inside the Second Banana Media Studios, here's Chris Evans.
Hello and welcome. It is the Open Mic Podcast, Wednesday, November 27th, 2024. All the leaves are falling off the trees.
Every one of them.
It is
They're all
cold.
in my yard. Literally every leaf in
They all
Logan County
blow.
is in
They all
my
blow
yard.
to ours.
They're all in my yard.
Wind is now blowing from the north. It is. Winter is coming, and
Boy, I'd give anything for a 100-degree day.
man, we had a decent fall this year. It lasted
Yeah.
longer than 3 days, so that's what made it feel good here.
Yeah.
So it is that time of year again. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, as many will participate in Thanksgiving on Thursday. I know some families are already getting together. Some families have to get earlier together because of travel and multiple families and all that stuff. So we appreciate you spending a little bit of time with us on this show here tonight. And we got a special show, perhaps our biggest show of the year. Gary Good is with us in studio, as he'll have a big time Christmas concert here in Guthrie, Oklahoma. And he is bringing in the Gatlin Brothers. It's in my head all day. I've been singing that song. The Imaginaries are coming as well to the Masonic Temple. And we're going to be talking all this great stuff with Gary. It is November 29th. That is Friday. And we're going to be able to show you how to get some tickets. So get your phones ready. There's, seats. The good seats went pretty quick, but there's still some great seats. There's really not a bad seat in that temple. But as a special, I think here in a little bit, we're going to have Larry Gatlin on this show right here talking about this event. So, Gary, thanks for joining us tonight. And just kind of give us an overview of how this came into your mind and now it's here.
Well, in 2019, after Byron Berline's building burned, we all got together. We had a meeting at City Hall. I think some of you guys were there, and we talked about what can we do about all the instruments that were lost, that were not insured. So we decided to have a concert at the temple, and called Larry Gatlin. He said, I'm in. Called Vince Gill. He said, I'm in. Turnpike Troubadours were in, and they all came on board, and we put this concert together.
Phil, do you have their numbers in your phone book? You can just call them up. And, hey, you can come to Guthrie.
No, I got Gary's.
Okay.
We call Gary for
I
that.
just call Gary. He can three-way me right in. I want to say this. I think before we get Mr. Gatlin on the phone, I think that this guy here, talking about Gary Good, has done so much for our community. He works tirelessly to bring these kind of events to our community. And I just want to publicly thank you for everything you do. This is a lot of work, a lot of effort, takes a lot of money, takes a lot of things to pull all this together, and you do a fabulous job. And the other thing I want to say is, boy, what does that say about Mr. Berline? To have those kind of folks rally behind him in a time of need. Of course, unfortunately, we've lost Byron since that time, but just a true legend in music, a true legend in Guthrie, a true legend in Oklahoma, a true legend in Camp, a legend everywhere. He's just a legend.
He won't be forgotten.
Never be forgotten. But for those kind of names to step forward and want to come and support, back when the Berlines had that terrible fire, it was just an amazing thing. But
Really
thank you for all of the things you do for our community.
Well, the community came together for that, and we filled that place up, including the very top balcony, which we're not using for this concert. It's way too high and not that safe because the rail was way too low.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of seats, and there's seats left. And so what happened was I saw that beautiful auditorium. I looked out in the audience and saw felt the energy, and the folks at the temple said, "Hey, can we do more of these?" And I said, "I'd love to. I live here. I can walk there from my house."
Yep.
And so I said, I will, and then COVID happened. And so nothing went on. So about 8 months ago or so, I was just thinking that we need to start a new tradition in this town. So I started sharing that with some people, and I found that everybody was game. Everybody agreed we need to do something like that. We decided the day after Thanksgiving was the right day because families are in town. Some of them are out of town, but that gets offset by other families bringing members in. And so there's not really any competition except, a little bit of football and shopping. And so we picked Friday after Thanksgiving, and that's going to be the tradition. It's going to be every year, the Friday after Thanksgiving. We'll have a different artist each year. We could have the Gatlin Brothers back, but we will have somebody each year that people can really be excited about.
Have you ever heard of Tracy Lawrence?
Yeah.
Don't tell me he's in your phone book, because this show's ending right now, and we have some conversations to have. So I probably don't need to know if he's in your phone book or not, or can be in your phone book. But
I bet Gary could reach him.
yeah, I imagine that could happen. So yeah. So okay. So
We're gonna need more sponsors.
Yes.
To get Tracy here.
Well, you put Mosquito Pestori on there as well. You signed me up.
Guthrie News page is going to be above Tracy Lawrence's forehead if that happens there. So
Title sponsor.
There might be a restraining order against Chris with
Well,
Tracy
so
Lawrence.
so what happened?
Don't-
I
don't-
wandered around
Just
town.
don't toy with me, Chris.
so I was with Tracy Lawrence last week. No, go ahead, Gary.
I wandered around town and talked to businesses, and everybody said yes, we will join in. My goal was to keep ticket prices low so everybody could go. You know, it's tough financial times. People aren't able to do things that they'd like to do, and this is something that we wanted the whole town, everybody, to be able to do. So we got enough sponsors, and you'll hear about the sponsors. They're listed on the poster. They're going to be on the screen at the event. We want everyone to know who got behind this. And so we have a $25 balcony seat. We have a $35 mezzanine seat, a $45 main floor seat.
Man, you can't beat that.
And the stage floor seats are gone. A few of those might open up tomorrow, but I'm not sure yet. But there's plenty of seats left, and they're available at TicketStorm. And we could put a link up, I guess, on your screen. But we just want everybody to come and start the season. We're going to kick off the Territorial Christmas season with this concert. And, we're working with them, and we joined in as partners with them and the city of Guthrie. And so we will kick off the next day. Of course, we go into Territorial Christmas with the lighted parade and the governor's election and all those fun things. So the season will begin right during this concert.
It is a busy time as well, and we got a whole bunch of questions for you, but let's go ahead and try to get Mr. Gatlin on the phone. The way we don't have enough headphones, and that's my fault. We have headphones, so Gary and I will put headphones on, and we'll talk with Larry Gatlin here in just a second. And Phil, if you have a question, you can ask it, and then you just won't be able to hear him. So
Yeah, I got you.
If you do want to ask a question, or I can give you this headphone. It look kind of weird.
I'm going to ask him for Tracy Lawrence's phone number.
You can talk to Larry Gatlin if that's the case, and I can talk to Tracy. By the way, I am about to call Larry Gatlin on my cell phone.
Cool.
It's kind of like when I called you for the first time.
Well, right.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Totally different.
Larry, you hear me in your ears okay? Okay, all right. Let's give him a call. Let's see if this technology works too. Is it going to ring? It's ringing.
Hello?
Mr. Gatlin.
Yes.
Chris Evans, Open Mic Podcast. I'm with a guy that you might know by the name of Gary Good here on our podcast.
I don't know nobody named Good.
Oh, he's been talking pretty well about you, so I think he's on your good side, right?
Yeah, he's on the good side. No, Gary's an old and dear friend for many, many years. We've had a lot of fun together, and we've done shows and made a little music, so I'm ready to rock when y'all are.
That's awesome. We appreciate you so much spending a little bit of time here on the show. So before we get into your big appearance here in Guthrie, what's the Gatlin Thanksgiving dinner look like this year?
Well, we just had it, as a matter of fact. We had our daughter and her husband, and two daughters and their new husbands, and they just our granddaughters. I'm sorry, and their husbands, and our old drummer Shannon Ford was with our band for 10, 15 years. Has lived in New York for the last almost 30 years. Been the number one pit drummer for great Broadway musicals and stuff. Well, he's moved back to Nashville, so we asked Shannon to come over with us. A wonderful resort out south of town called South Hall, and it's a 5-star restaurant. It was absolutely fabulous. So we didn't do the old traditional thing, but we had a wonderful time and gave thanks to God for his blessings. And and I'm going to go home and get in my pajamas and get in bed.
That's awesome. It's all about family, that's for sure. And before we, if Gary gets in here and we start talking about this great concert that you'll be here in Guthrie on Friday, you have a connection to Guthrie, and you've been here a few times with Byron, but family's here as well. Just talk about your connection with Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Well, like I say, the thing at the mosque, at the temple, the Masonic temple, is just one of the most beautiful places in the world. You did that thing, Vance and a few of us kind of chipped together when, unfortunately, the late great Byron Berline's double stop fiddle shop burned down. So I was there for that. But my our daughter-in-law, Tracy Smith, back then, was born and raised, went to school around there, and her mother and father, Becky and Craig, were teachers there, I believe, at Guthrie High School. Ag teachers, yeah. So we've been there on many occasions. She and Josh actually got married in the Masonic temple. It was just beautiful. So, and my wife's from Duncan. She was born in Duncan. I was born I was actually born in West Texas, but my grandparents came from just the other side of the Red River. My grandmother was born in Indian Land over near Idabel. So we have David Moss, the late great David Moss, was the DA over Tulsa. Passed away way too soon, but played football for the University of Tulsa. So I've got a lot of Oklahoma roots.
Well, we always appreciate when you make your stop here in Guthrie, and you're going to do that on this Friday, November 29th, as the Gatlin brothers are coming to Guthrie. Explain how all this worked. I know my buddy over here to my left, Gary Good, had a big part of that, but you can go anywhere in the world and play, but Gary calls you. Just talk about that process.
Well, like I say, we've been good friends for many years, and he's promoted several different shows, some of them out at his beautiful home, the little house, home concerts, and, different things around. So I trust him. I know he's a good man. He's been a good friend. And if he says we're going to go and make some music, I mean, that's what we do. We're musicians. We're road dogs. He's paid us well. The check never has bounced. So that's a good start when you're a promoter and you have a touring band. I hope the check doesn't bounce.
Right. Well, I know you'll be playing all the great songs that you've had over the years, but also a little bit of a holiday music in there, some Christmas music as well.
Yes, we bill it kind of as our country Christmas show. So the first half will be, the songs they know, Houston, Broken Lady, and All the Gold, stuff like that. And then we just go right immediately after All the Gold. We go into a little recitation, some music, and we do some of the secular songs, White Christmas, Christmas song, stuff like that, but also the Christmas carol. So it's a well-rounded event, and we love that music. It's beautiful melodies, and of course the message of the birth of the Christ child. So it's a good deal. People really love it, and we love to come sing the music for them.
And you guys obviously do a great job with your music, but and I saw you at the temple a couple years back, but you always talk about your faith, and also you bring a lot of humor to your concerts as well. So great music, faith, and humor, that goes a long ways in life, doesn't it?
I think so. Keep keep on the sunny side. I mean, Roger Miller told me years ago, funny wins every time. Funny wins every time.
Yep.
You can go out there and sing, and hopefully the folks will like the songs, but the entertainment factor is, people still want to laugh. And the good book says, laughter maketh the bones strong.
Yeah. So
we're going to laugh a little bit, have some serious moments and some funny stuff, and pick on each other and pick on the crowd a little bit just for fun. A lot of us, I guess, sometimes I do it too, tend to take ourselves way too seriously. Yeah. So just take a light grip on life and smile and, enjoy the evening.
Gary, what's it like to have someone like Larry Gatlin and his brothers coming to town?
Well, working with a group like Larry and Steve and Rudy and getting to know them over the years as really good people, really good friends, and just great family men. And then to get to witness the music up close and personal. it's a real gift and a blessing to be able to do that. So I love that we're able to do this. I love that people embrace it. And what better is there than to see people sitting and smiling and really soaking it in?
Yeah. Well, Larry, I know you're with family, and I don't want to take too much of your time. I'm really looking forward to having you back in Guthrie, and it's going to be a great night. I know there's a few seats still remain, and I know it'll be a great show, and I just look forward to celebrate this in Guthrie. Again, you can be anywhere that you want, but here you are in Guthrie, Oklahoma. This is a big deal to this town and to this entire state. I mean, this is not a Guthrie thing. There's people all across the state coming in to check this out, and it's going to be a great show. I wish you the best. Protect that voice. I know you got some ham and some turkey and some stuffing going on right now, so you got to be careful. It is game week.
There you go. That's it. Well, I appreciate it. We're looking forward to it. We love to make music for people, and like I said, we've got a lot of friends in Oklahoma. We're just a little south of the Red River, us old Texas boys, but we love to come up there. A lot of great friends, good people.
Enjoy your family. We'll see you Friday here in Guthrie.
God bless. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Larry Gatlin of the Gatlin Brothers, just your normal open mic podcast here on a Wednesday night in Guthrie, Oklahoma. And again, we appreciate him taking time. He's literally with his family tonight because of travel and everything that he has going on. So certainly appreciate that. And, of course, it's all set up with Gary help for that. So just a fantastic idea that will continue on. I don't know if you can top Gatlin. I know you're going to work hard on that.
Tracy Lawrence, I don't know if that. I wouldn't say that tops him, but in your eyes, I mean.
Well, we have this wonderful group called the Imaginaries that are opening the show. And, of course, that's Maggie McClure and Shane Henry. And Guthrie knows them well. They've been here a lot. Maggie sang the song that was kind of a Guthrie welcome to
Welcome
Guthrie.
home, coming home, coming home, coming home.
And they have several original Christmas songs. They've been in so many movies. They were in Reagan.
Yes.
If you go see Reagan, when you get to
Ronald Reagan, the president of the United States.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of him. Or as I refer to him, the greatest ever. Go ahead.
When you get to the part of the movie where, that song by Frankie Valli, My Eyes Adored You.
Yeah.
Well, that is Shane Henry singing in the movie, and then sitting next to him is Maggie on the piano. So they're in Reagan.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they worked with Darcy Lynn, and I can't remember the name of that movie, but they were in that movie. They wrote many of the songs, if not all of them, and they are up and coming. So one of these days, it may be them headlining because they are on their way.
Well, and Maggie's an actress too. She's done some additional films as well.
Films and sitcoms, and not only have songs in the sitcoms and TV shows and movies, but she acts as well.
Yeah.
So that's really great. And we have a surprise that's not on the poster, and nobody really knows about it.
Am I getting an award?
Yes, you are. You are.
Again?
I'm just waiting.
So the MC for the evening is going to be Gary Owen. And Gary
Wow.
Owen is he's originally from Oklahoma City. He's moved to Florida. But many of you know Darcy Lynn, the ventriloquist who won America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Well, Gary's the one that coached her, that
Yeah.
worked with her. And Gary is a ventriloquist. And he just happens to be bringing a dummy with him. So
Well, Phil.
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 I thought
Thanks,
I
Phil.
thought I was doing a football game. Looks like I'm going to be at the temple.
So, we invited the whole family and encouraged, bring the kids. And obviously, under a certain age, they're not going to know the Gatlin Brothers songs.
Sure.
They might hear All the Gold in California and say,
All
I've heard
the
that song.
gold.
But as far as really knowing that group, the young kids really won't. But they'll know their Christmas songs, and they'll love that. They'll see the humor. They'll love the Imaginaries. And then when they see Gary come on
It'd be great.
before the show with his routine, it's going to be a fun evening. Just really is.
I think one thing that's really cool, too, is I reached out to Gary here a month or so ago. There's a young lady that I know, Carolina Grace, that has a connection to one of my oldest friends in the world, and I sent you some stuff on her, and you went and looked at it. Very talented young lady. Gary does a lot. I mean, you've helped so many young performers get their breaks and get their starts and have opportunities. And I think that's just a neat thing. One thing I've really envisioned that I'd really like to get behind is getting, have a show at the Temple or someplace like that where we can bring these young talents in for an evening of music, have 2, 3, 4 of them, and really introduce them. I think that would be a cool thing too.
Well, and we are going to start doing some things.
Yeah.
The Temple is really wanting to have more community
Yeah.
involvement.
Yeah.
And they've asked me to do more shows. I don't know if anybody has seen that Egyptian theater. Have you been in there?
I haven't.
Phil walks like an Egyptian.
I do.
We'll
I'll show you here in a second.
You'll
We'll
be
take a
the
break.
first show. Well, that theater, it seats about 250. That's a guess, but it's somewhere in that area. But we're going to start doing some smaller shows in there, and of course we'll let everybody know in town when that happens. But some of those kind of things can work very well.
Yeah, yeah.
250 people.
Very good.
So this is the poster that everybody has seen. I saw your segment on Channel 4. Good job on that as well. I caught that on YouTube. I don't watch a lot of the news at 4, 5, 6, and 10. And 9, they're on all the time now. But I did catch it on YouTube, and that did a great job on that. And News Channel 4 on YouTube, if you want to watch Gary's segment with Galen Coulter. Galen Coulter, yes.
Is this a great state?
This is
or
a great
what?
segue. I'm sure you've heard that segment before. So this is the poster. Everyone has seen this. And I've also seen you market this, just not a Guthrie thing. You've been over
All
the
over,
state
yeah.
All over
promoting
the
this
state,
deal. Yeah.
We'll have people driving in from who knows. I mean, they have fans far and wide.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, the
maybe-
Gatlin brothers, listen, when I was a kid, that was when the Gatlin brothers were really coming in. And I told my
1932.
I told my folks about the Gatlin brothers coming here, and I thought my mom was going to cancel Thanksgiving to come to Guthrie, but they were one of the biggest bands,
Absolutely.
one of the biggest groups out there. I
Well,
mean,
they really were, and they still sound great.
Oh, they sound great, yeah. That's what I was going to say earlier. Even if you don't know their songs, if you're younger, you'll recognize their talent. You'll recognize the whole performance.
The humor.
The whole performance is just incredible.
When they came here for the benefit concert, I had never seen him in person. I knew the songs. But it was his, and I didn't know if it was because it was a concert or benefit deal, but since he's been to Guthrie, I've watched a little bit closer on social YouTube of some of their performances, and just his energy that he brings, his laughter, his humor that he brings. It's a totally different deal. And he'd be talking, then he breaks into a song. I just remember, and that's when I went over all the, and it's like, I just remember like it was the other day. But Gary, I want you to talk about some of your big sponsors here, except for this Phil Nichols
We can talk
guy.
about the little ones too if you want.
But in the process, when you're talking about your sponsors, I'm going to go over here to the camera so people can take a picture of this QR code, and that is how you're going to get your tickets. The doors open at 6 o'clock on Friday night at the Temple. It starts at 7. The Imaginaries, and then the Gatlin Brothers. So I'm going to walk up to the camera so you can get real close to this QR code, and that's how you can get tickets. But also, you don't have to take it here. It's also on social media, and we can promote that as well. But I'm going to make it easy for the folks watching right now that they can just get your phone out and scan it as you talk about some of your great sponsors.
Absolutely. Well, of course, the city of Guthrie, I went to them first and asked them what they thought of the idea, and they were all in very quickly. They just loved the idea of a new tradition in Guthrie. And then I went to Bank First, and they jumped in. Vance Auto Mall was very quick to jump in. Environmental management, companion home health, or health care, and on and on and on. Thank you very much.
Of course, John Vance is always involved in the community as well. They're always big time.
Oh, yeah, and the Vance team was wonderful to work with. They helped me in marketing because they have such a great team there. Mercy Hospital jumped in. Stables Cafe, Junk Be Gone, Body Works, Locals Oklahoma, Guthrie, Mouthful Confections, Black Oak Alliance, Tim Green, Rob and Mary Hudson, Guthrie Brewing Company, our new wonderful place on Harrison, and so many great sponsors, have just dove in, and we're going to have them on the screen so when people come in, they'll be able to look and see all the people who supported. And several people came up to me after and said, "Why didn't you ask us?" Well, I couldn't get everywhere.
Yeah.
But
I was about to ask the same thing.
so many people said,
We can still write a check.
Oh, I can write a check.
Yeah. We can still write one.
Sarah?
I would have done that. So what that means is next year we will come and ask everybody that didn't
Yeah.
get to join in this year. Now, I do want to also say that since we're talking to a lot of local Guthrie people right now, if you go on TicketStorm and you have any trouble at all, because sometimes those things can be a little tricky, you can just reach out, because I have tickets here. That's a little more difficult because I have to get them to you. But if you want to go, we want you to go. And so don't get balled up trying to get a ticket. If you have trouble, let us know. We'll get you in.
Do you have a number you want to put out there on the air?
Well, I'm fine putting my number out.
Yeah, go ahead.
405-209-4279. You can call or text me. And if you need tickets and you're having trouble, go to TicketStorm and follow the link on the QR code, because that's quick. You can go through there and buy them, and you're done. And then, but if you're having trouble, hit me up, because I'll get you in.
Another easy option, if you want to go to GuthrieNewsPage.com, it's on there as well. You can scan the QR code, the one I just had there. So many different ways, and how cool is it to be in Guthrie to have this concert? And if you need tickets, the guy's right here with the cell phone number that will meet you somewhere with your tickets. So that's just part of the community in Guthrie. It's Guthrie is a great place. It's big enough if you want to be big time. If it's small enough, you want to make it small. It's just a cool place to live, and this is another example of Gary and what all he's done in his entire life with all of his productions, to be able to bring this, and also to all the future ones as well.
Well, I want to say something else, because I have been around this industry all my career. That's what I've done all my life. And my dad was on the first TV show at Channel 4, and so I've grown up in this business. And let me tell you, what we have here with this team, Guthrie News Page, and what you guys do for the football games. I tune in. I like to go to the stadium when I can, but I tune in every Friday that I'm available, and top notch.
Thank you.
People don't realize how good this team is until you go see some other smaller towns, and then you realize what we have here. So you guys, hats off to you for what you do.
We appreciate it.
Yeah,
It's,
I appreciate
it's
that.
as you well know, when a lot of moving parts, a lot of people, when they all come together as one, you have a final product that's pretty darn something that we appreciate hearing, that comes together and makes everyone happy and represents, not only our team, but our product for Guthrie and for the football program and all the other sports that we do. It's really cool to hear the great sentiments from people, because it's a lot of work behind the scenes. As you know, this was not put together in a day or two. So congratulations on this great event. And I just with the ticket sales, and you told me that most ticket sales are within 5 days or so of the concert.
Yeah, our ticket sales have just started to go like this.
Yeah.
And we are pushing 700 people now. And I think we'll get to 1,000, and we've got room. I mean, it's already going to be great. If we just have what we have, it's going to be a great evening. But there's room for a lot more people to get in. So, and we will have tickets available that day. If you had other plans and then you realize that those plans aren't happening, come up to the temple at 6 o'clock. You can come in and buy a ticket right there.
Yeah,
that's great.
A lot of families are in town. I mean, how cool deal for the family to get together and go
Hey, you
enjoy
guys
a
want to do
concert.
something tonight? You want to see Gatling Brothers? Sure, let's go. I mean, how often can you say that when you're in Guthrie?
Well, Gary, we don't want to take up your entire evening here. We appreciate you stopping by, first time in the studio. We appreciate you on the broadcast, on the football broadcast. We see your comments and, and all your stuff. So congratulations on this great concert, and looking forward to it. And again, you have all the information. Tickets, if you have a hard time with QR codes or getting a hold of Gary or going to the Guthrie News page, there's a whole bunch of ways. Just go to the door. They will be there.
Message
So-
me on Facebook or
Facebook.
whatever you
Yep.
want to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gary, thank you so much for stopping
Gary.
by.
Hey, thanks for asking.
Thanks,
Thank
Gary.
you.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
we're going to take a brief timeout, and we come back. We'll finish up our show here on the Open Mic Podcast. Don't go away. Give us about 30 seconds. All right, welcome back. Appreciate you holding on for us, and appreciate Gary. I mean, he's done a bunch of great stuff, and will continue to do great stuff. So glad to have him in studio tonight. So that was cool.
Yeah, it was really cool, and I think what's even better is that he's ours. You know, he's here in Guthrie, and he does so many good things for the community and a lot of stuff that people don't see. It's not just with music. He does a lot of things. An art studio here in town and brings artists into town, does neat events, and he does live concerts at his residence, which is a beautiful place. Tanya and I have been there over the years, several of those shows, brings these phenomenal musicians in from all over the world, literally. We just had a pianist in town from Italy that's a world-renowned pianist, and so, you know, just some really cool stuff right here in our favorite town in the world, Guthrie, Oklahoma.
And Gary, he's a customer of ours, so every time we get to go see him, he always has just the cool stuff. I mean, he might have the best job in the world. I mean, because we'll talk to him, how what'd you do the last 21 days, Gary? And he'll just start talking. We'll talk with him, and it is so awesome. The people that he gets there, where he gets to go, the people he gets to meet, and the people he gets to talk to. It is so cool.
Look at T. Fred's comment just to show how connected Gary Good is.
Yeah, Gary Good is a good friend of my dad. Very nice guy.
Of course, T. Fred's father's one of the greatest directors, producers, writers in the entertainment business. I believe he directed, was it directed or produced? I always get this wrong, T. Fred, and I apologize, but, you know, little movies like The Godfather, Apocalypse Now, you know, things like that.
Yeah, great Fredrickson.
Yeah, you know, so.
G-Fred, yeah,
that's right, G-Fred. But, yeah, Gary's a jewel, no doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. So appreciate that. Anybody want to prank call Larry Gatlin?
Yep. I need you to fire that number over.
Go ahead and save that number, Chris.
Say, hey, Larry, where's all the gold?
Man, I remember that. That's one of the songs that.
Sticks out.
Yeah, it sticks out for sure for me. So,
yeah, that was fun stuff.
Brittany Timmons says, I plan to have Gary Good on Chamber 5 soon. I want to tell his story. Yeah, got a cool story.
Great story.
So.
Okay, you were missing something important. You need to scroll back down a little bit. We had a donation for Sancho's.
Oh, Larry Fields talking about his great name. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Okay.
Look for Tony Wilson.
T-Dub.
Right there. Super chat, $20.
Oh.
And then he says.
Super chat from Tony Wilson.
Yeah. And then Tony says.
He hasn't joined the Guthrie Chamber. That Brittany's comment. Keep going.
Right there.
Oh, that's for Phil Sancho.
That's right. That's for Phil Sancho.
Well, Tony, they're 39 cents. You
That's right. I get 118 of them.
Okay.
you realize that just goes to his bank account.
Well, he's buying.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yeah. Sancho's friend.
Well, I don't think we're going to Taco Tigo if he's buying.
Oh, he's buying me a Sancho. Tony said. Right? You see it?
Yeah, I saw it. It's on the screen.
Tony said.
It's formal there.
Or that's one spin at Revival.
Ready for Turkey Day, Phil?
Yeah, I am.
Are you cooking?
Oh, no.
God, no.
Okay. Went and got a bunch of food from Oklahoma City today. He'll be taking with us to Kansas. But
so you're traveling.
We'll leave bright and early tomorrow morning. With COVID, bright and early tomorrow morning. And we'll be back tomorrow evening.
Oh, up and down.
Well, we got this little football game Friday we have to go to.
Yeah.
It's called commitment, Chris.
Two football games.
Commitment.
Yeah. We're not going to waste our time with one game.
Well, no, we're doing two of them. That's right. Yeah, it's always good to get together. We're having it at a place in my hometown called Memorial Hall. Which
funeral parlor? Or?
No. It'd be like the community center in my little town, where I grew up.
You guys got internet there yet?
Oh yeah, a couple years ago. Running Water's supposed to be coming in 27, but we that's where we used to have dances called Teen Hut, and that was the first time.
That's a website now.
That's the first time I noticed. Little young Phil,
Debbie.
that girls smell different than boys. Oh yeah, dancing. That was the first time I ever went to a dance. Was at Teen Hut. They were big things. That's where you had your first love, your first fist fights, your first dancing, your first everything at Teen Hut.
Is that where the Bulldog had her puppies?
Oh boy, could have. Yeah, could have. Bulldog Bob Brown wrestled at the Memorial Hall when I was a wee pup. Had a big wrestling match there, and Bulldog Bob Brown was the headliner. He's very short, Bulldog.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. That's a lie.
Tony says you can also use it for a spin.
Oh, yeah, a spin. Thank you.
For spin. T-Fred said, is Phil going to be like Brent Venables and buy $97 worth of food item?
What?
I don't know.
Brent Venables, after he beat Alabama, took his daughter and their friends to Taco Tico and spent $97.
Taco Tico?
Taco Bell.
Well, I'm going to classy joints, Taco Tico.
Taco Bell, $97.
Yeah.
So my Brent Venables story, were you there, Ronnie, for the basketball game? Can't remember if you were there or not. Brent Venables' daughters was playing for Community Christian.
Oh, yes, I was at those games.
School in Norman.
Yeah, we got some good shots of him.
Yeah, he's up. Yeah, we zeroed in on him. But he's kind of calmed down on the sidelines compared to what he used to be. Yeah. As defensive coordinator, he was all moving all. Same thing in basketball.
It's so funny to watch that.
He's like, he's so very animated.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was the same kind of player, though. I know you guys probably didn't watch him play in college.
Highlights.
But he was the same kind of athlete, just a motor, never stopped. But, he's a JUCO kid, came up through JUCO ranks, went to K-State, a Salina, Kansas boy, and he's done well for himself.
I tell you what, that win for him meant a lot. Not just because the season's been really bad, but what he's been going through with his wife, with the cancer coming back. I mean, that had to feel so good to him, and just could just escape the moment for 90 minutes.
And dude, he's such a good human being.
Yeah,
just a good man. Cool stuff.
It was so. We got to take in the OU Alabama football game and had a good time there. And the Sooners actually won and
thanks for those tickets.
Dominated
Chris.
all the time. You bet you feel.
Yeah,
Glad to help you anytime.
Nice of you.
Lance Evans got to go to his first ever Division I football game and stormed the field like he knew what he was doing.
He did.
Yeah,
twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
No, he only went once.
He knows how to.
He's a pro.
Yeah, he
knew there was time on the clock.
Yeah.
It was funny though. During the whole game, I hear Chris telling.
And about 8 minutes in, 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter, I said, I'm taking down the south goalpost, and everyone kind of laughs. I said, no, they're coming down.
Yeah, he knew
not
it.
Me,
but Chris looked at Lance and he'd say, "You see the sideline guy? The guy there, he was. You're always coaching."
Oh, the camera guy.
The camera guy.
Camera operator. Yeah.
Of course, little Lance does camera for us sometimes on the field when Kel's busy with his career.
Yep.
So it was fun.
Hustle.
Oh no, they get after it.
They do.
Yeah, they get after
cool.
it.
So,
yeah, it was cool.
But yeah, that was a fun night in Norman. Greg Gibson says our turkey is already in the oven.
You trying to dry that thing out, Greg?
Oh yeah, see, I knew that. I knew it was coming.
Everybody has their own way of cooking, Ronnie. You're not the only one that knows how to skin a cat. Stop.
It's just they're gonna finish tonight and then just warm back up. I'm assuming.
You're like an elitist right now when it comes to this.
Well, I just want to know the thinking behind it. It might be something I need to learn, and it could be great.
It was going to be dry.
I would assume it would be dry if they cook it all night long, but I don't know if they're cooking. I don't know the full context.
Maybe it's a slow.
That's
cook?
what I'm asking.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm asking.
No, but you started with a shot.
No, you thought it was a shot. It was not a shot.
It's going to be dry. That's a shot.
Maybe there's another way.
Yours
to
are always so
That's
offensive.
a bunch of crap.
You're always so offensive that everybody. You always think that people are taking shots at you and your friends.
You're tagging my friend Greg.
Exactly. You think I'm taking a shot.
You did.
But I'm not.
You knew it was a shot. Everybody knew it was a shot.
If there's a way better,
Mike show. Now we're
way better that I can cook it. I mean, Gary's been cooking way longer than me, Gary's been cooking way longer.
Gary or Greg?
Am I thinking? Did I say Gary
You're
again?
Insulting Greg. Yeah, stay focused.
A lot of moving parts. Greg says it will fall off the bone when it's done tomorrow.
Oh,
when it's done tomorrow. Okay, so low and slow.
Low and slow. Skin. You like the turkey skin?
Oh, we don't eat turkey at our house. It's bad for you.
Gosh, almighty. Phil, can you back up? No. Turkey skin?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Absolutely.
You like the skin?
Oh yeah, I like the skin.
But it's got to be crispy, right?
Chicken. I like both ways. Chicken skin, turkey skin.
You're a carnivore. Yeah.
Most overrated turkey or Thanksgiving food is by far pumpkin pie. The worst pie in the world.
See, I'm a ham over a turkey guy at Thanksgiving.
I'm a ham over turkey.
I'll have a couple pieces of turkey, but I like the ham better.
If turkey's done right, Ronnie, he has
you do
the best turkey of all time.
Yeah,
but,
he does.
But if it's dry, you got to go gravy, and it's hard to swallow. You got to go with a drink, then you're filling your tummy up with liquids, and you should be food. That's why I prefer. I did a turkey last year with Ronnie, step by step.
Right,
He overlooked me doing it, what he did. But
I'm in love with Leslie right now.
But it was good. Dry turkey ruins everything.
Yep.
I'm in love with Leslie.
Oh my gosh, Leslie. Turkey liver is the best.
Leslie,
Are you kidding?
I'm just telling you.
So do you cook
The
it with
thing that
turkey?
comes in the bag?
That's
you,
the greatest
You guys don't throw
thing.
that away?
No. Goodness gracious, what is wrong with you guys?
So gross.
Liver is the best.
Tony Wilson says, ooh, Leslie. Tony says let me see if I can get this quote right. I am the pickiest fat person you'll ever know. I'm the pickiest fat person, something along those lines. One of many Tony's things. Rolanda Gibson says, Greg cooks it slow all night and it smells amazing. It's never been dry.
I need the recipe. That's what I was trying to get at.
By insulting him.
180? You think 180 degrees?
Lower than that.
No.
Yeah, I'd go 180 probably.
I bet it's lower than
You can
180.
do super smoke with you 180.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. Brittany Obbs. By the way, I hope Aubrey's watching right now. Happy birthday, Aubrey.
Oh,
Timmons.
happy birthday, Obbs. That's good.
But she is she's a turkey leg. So I imagine Aubrey has to get the turkey leg at the
State Fair.
State Fair.
Yeah.
Do you turkey leg?
They're terrible at State Fair.
So here's
Yeah.
the deal. No matter when people walk by at the State Fair, ooh, that looks good. That looks good. And you have this like long discussion in your head of which one you should go with.
Corn dog.
Knowing if you pick whatever you go with, it's going to be the wrong one.
Yeah.
Because in your mind, something else is going to be a lot better.
I always go with
the
corn dog.
turkey leg. I feel like a caveman.
Yeah, you feel like everybody's
Yeah.
watching you. Grease all over your
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
It's 180 degrees.
And it's more than you can eat.
Yeah.
That's why when you go to State Fair, you get the honey bun burger.
Oh, boy.
That's what Ronnie had last night.
Honey bun burger.
So good.
Need insulin after that.
So good.
Leslie says the turkey liver is better than the chicken liver.
I would agree with that.
Can you validate that?
I would agree with that. I would agree. Probably the finest liver out there is turkey liver.
That's Tony's quote. I'm the pickiest fat kid you've ever met. That's what it is.
What's your favorite side for Thanksgiving?
Breast.
Every time I try.
What?
What's your favorite side?
Of the turkey?
Side dish.
Oh, easy. Stovetop.
Stuffing. Absolutely.
No, stovetop.
Yeah, stuffing.
Yeah, stovetop.
No, it has to be stovetop
Yeah,
for
no,
Christmas.
I know. It's got to come in the box. I know.
My mother-in-law
Yeah.
makes a special box of stovetop for me.
She makes the real stuffing and then she makes some for
Yeah,
Chris.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty for me to go.
Do you ever dabble over in the real stuff?
No.
Never, not once?
It might taste different.
You've never.
That's my.
It might actually be better. We can't have Chris ever grow up from his
taste
childhood
different.
foods.
It might taste different.
It might taste better.
In my mind, this is how stuffing tastes. I don't want to
it's
ruin
not.
it.
No.
Is there a difference between?
Yes,
Yes.
real stuffing is 10 times better than a box. It's not even. It's not even
10,000
close.
times better. Yeah, it's not
the
even
flavor, everything is
So
is
good.
so much more expensive.
So what's real stuffing? Breadcrumbs, right?
Okay, it's like eating a flank steak and then eating a ribeye.
Yeah.
The ribeye is going to be 10 times better.
You ought to just try some this year. Have your stovetop, but just take a bite.
See, in the celery, it's just little bitty. I don't like celery, but
Well, just-
stovetop has
You
it
don't
just-
taste it. It's soft.
Just take a bite. That should be your goal this year.
My goal was to tell Aubrey Timmons happy birthday today.
You got that done.
Okay, got that done.
When you woke up this morning, did you think you were going to have Larry Gatlin's phone number in your cell phone?
No,
at the
no,
end of the night? Okay.
didn't have that on the checklist.
You got a little excited when Gary looked at me and grinned when he said, "Do you know how to get a hold of Tracy Lawrence?" didn't
Yeah,
you?
I was ready for his Tracy Lawrence story, actually.
I'd be highly surprised if he doesn't have a way of getting a hold of
See,
Tracy
but
Lawrence.
Tracy Lawrence, he has a big thing every Thanksgiving in
Yeah.
Nashville.
Yeah.
So it would be hard. It might have to be a week
It
later.
could be a summer show.
Well, it depends how
summer
big
show.
a check you want to write him.
Summer show. Yeah, I need a summer show. T. Fred says, Chris, who's in charge of cooking the turkey in your family? That's Ronnie. That's 100% him.
Miss Karen cooks it on that side, right?
Correct, yes. Pastor Greg, 200 and blast it on high to make the skin crispy.
200 degrees all night long?
All night long.
Well, how big is the turkey?
All night.
That's true.
That's a factor.
That is a big factor.
Butterball?
26 pounder?
I bet Greg and them have a big turkey.
Although the smaller turkeys taste better.
There is photo proof of Aubrey eating a turkey leg, which is bigger than her at the state fair. Sugar Water Mama says sweet potatoes with cinnamon, butter, and marshmallows. See, I can't get behind the sweet potatoes.
No.
Sam loves it.
I can't. I bought a
Sugar Mama would make some for Sam. Sam would devour it.
I have a confession.
Confession Wednesday.
Yeah.
Go right
I
ahead.
have never tasted a sweet potato in my life.
Never even sweet potato fries.
No.
Hey, if you did, I guarantee you would shake your mouth.
Oh boy.
Kind of like sweet potato fries.
You think I'd like it?
Sweet potato fries are good with honey and cinnamon on it.
Go on.
The sweet potato that Aunt D used to make for Thanksgiving growing up, I would never touch it because it looks so gross.
Do you like mashed taters?
Oh, absolutely. Brittany, she loves stovetop. It's delish.
Yeah. No, stovetop's great.
I had stovetop last week. It's like $1.50 a box.
You know, Thanksgiving's the only time.
There's a reason why it's $1.50.
Stovetop and Hamburger Helper because everyone wanted
You
their
can
own
eat
food.
under $5 with those two meals, unless you
And have a good lunch the next day.
Well, if you don't have hamburger meat, that's going to be more
Oh,
expensive.
it was. My hamburger meat was $6.96, and my Hamburger Helper $1.56.
Yeah.
I have another confession.
Oh boy, it feels.
I've been sitting there for the last 20 minutes going, man, my feet are cold. And then I realized I don't have any shoes on, nor do I have socks.
Yeah, and also Phil's office now has recliners.
Oh, yeah. Sleepy time. So good.
Slowly letting the old man in.
Oh, the old man's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in. I mean, not all the way in, but he's peeking in the door.
Tony says, no sage, no celery in my dressing.
Goodness gracious.
Pastor Greg, back to his turkey. It's a Dutch oven. Then when it's cooked, I turn the heat up and make it crispy. T-Fred says, don't be like Griswold and have a very, very, very dry turkey.
Oh, boy.
Save the neck for me, Clark. One of my favorite quote. You serious, Clark?
Serious, Clark? Serious, Clark?
Why are you crying?
Why you crying?
Thing gets cut open, smoke comes blaring. No, you ain't good. Why are you crying?
Of course, you're crying.
Leslie's favorite part. Oh, here's the heart.
Liver.
All right, liver.
That's right.
I'm sure she eats the heart too.
Have you ever ate heart before?
No.
There's a lot of things you should try. We should
Brittany
start
doesn't
doing a
do sweet
segment of
potatoes either.
foods Chris has never tried. It'd be good.
And foods he'll never try.
Brittany says, now I can recline and take a nap before her podcast.
That's right. That's right.
I love Thanksgiving.
I do too.
Just for the food. I don't even know what to do. I don't know if we're even do anything tomorrow.
So Brittany says, Aubrey got some golden chick rolls thawing out and rising. Got them from frozen to bake from Lula. Well, that's insider trade.
Oh,
You can
that's
get,
cheating.
you can get,
Can you buy that or is it?
Brittany might have just got Lulu in trouble.
if we go to Lula and we get the rolls, then
Then it's okay.
it's okay.
Okay, we'll check it out.
Wow, boy, that's insider trading.
What, Aunt Janet's tomorrow?
No, she just had surgery on her knee, so
okay.
I think we're moving it to cousins.
Okay.
The Mean Twins, I think.
So Aunt Janet's not cooking then?
I don't think so.
Well, that ain't good for you guys. Janet's a hell of a cook. Ronnie, don't. It's your aunt. Stop.
Leslie says, Chris would try liver to talk to Tracy Lawrence. Well, I've already talked to Tracy Lawrence a couple times, but
Sarah and Joe are best friends.
by the way, Golden Chick, they sell them frozen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
No insider
All
trade.
right, good. That's good.
Breaking news.
Good to know.
It's actually a really good idea.
Will you watch football tomorrow?
Is Dallas playing?
I don't know.
If
They
Dallas is playing,
typically do.
I like to watch them get beat. That's
I love it. It's so good. I can't believe they won last week.
I didn't watch.
Missed an extra point.
Detroit Lions play tomorrow?
Every
Best team in the
Thanksgiving.
NFL.
I'm making sure.
Detroit, Chicago, isn't it?
I think that's right. Oh, boy. Here, right on cue. Steph will know. Britt says, pulled up to the drive-thru, bought them frozen, and Ob's got her fresh baked one from Lula. I had Golden Chick. I had Golden Chick for lunch, actually. Usually it's a dinner item for me, but had lunch Sunday there. Sunday.
You got bullied into lunch today.
I did get bullied into lunch today.
You're welcome.
Well, it was Luke.
No, I bought your.
Oh, yeah, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate that. Well, Mr. Chappell forced you to, but.
No, he didn't, because you threw cash on the table and I threw it back at you.
Oh, yeah, my part, but you had to buy Mr. Chappell's lunch.
That's a privilege to buy Mr. Chappell lunch. All he does?
Called you. Win.
Huh?
Win.
Always.
It is Dallas versus the Giants. Boy, that's two crappy teams.
Golly. Who'd want to watch that game?
That's why that's nap time.
Sleepy time. Yeah.
Phil, how many naps will you take at Thanksgiving?
None tomorrow because we're at Memorial Hall, so I won't be at a house where I can spread out.
Why would that stop you?
You've literally
That's true.
fell asleep in a chair on a Friday night once.
Go down in that, what used to be a locker room, spend a little time down there in my youth.
Working out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was sweating going on. I would say 3 to 4, probably. You?
0.
You won't take a nap? Do you ever take a nap?
I'll rest, but I won't take a nap.
Well, define rest. What does that mean?
Sit on the couch, full. I ate too much.
Never close your eyes?
I would try, but I can never fall asleep.
Ronnie, nap?
I took one today.
Attaboy.
It's the
Naps
first
are
one.
good for you.
First one I took in a long time.
I haven't taken a nap in a long
Naps are good for you.
time.
It wasn't a heavy nap. It was just
The good thing about
Doze
my naps, if I do nap for like 5 minutes, I feel like I slept 2 hours.
Yeah.
That does.
Those
help.
are good ones.
Those are good ones.
Those are
I can sleep for 30 minutes and it's beautiful. It's so good.
Yeah, Lions play around noon today. Tony Wilson says McAllister's today, Chris. I did get
Yesterday.
I got McAllister's tea today, but I went to the family and I. We had McAllister's last night.
Newly renovated.
Newly renovated McAllister's.
Do you approve?
No.
You don't like it?
So
boy.
Sam was able to talk to management today.
Okay.
Jordan.
Changing some things?
We'll get some more details.
Okay.
McAllister's now in Evan now has a drive-through.
Okay.
Which do not order your food. You can pick up your mobile orders and get your drinks there, but don't order your food there and hold up the line.
Well, it's drive-through. They can do what they want. It's America.
McAllister's is a pickup or tea type of drive-through.
Well, no.
You don't sit in line for 10 minutes.
If you want some food, you might.
No, you shouldn't do that.
Why not?
It's
McAllister needs to improve their turnaround time.
so they lost all their patio.
technology.
Oh, you lost your patio. You like sitting out there on the
Yeah, because it's 22 degrees in there all the time.
Yeah.
But we couldn't tell. But I told Sam maybe they redid their roofing ventilation.
Oh.
Because I think they have to turn it down so cold in the lobby because they have to keep the kitchen cool. But if they separate the two units, then they can whatever. So, but yeah, McAllister's good. I got my pickles back from the home location, and we've been to the one over on Kilpatrick and Stillwater.
Well, Sam said, I got a McAllister's down the road from where I work.
Yeah.
So she hasn't been missing out on her McAllister's.
No.
Yeah.
I got my Tea Pass, so December 5th, 6th, and 7th, along with 12th, 13th, and 14th. I can get my sweet tea during football championship.
Just free?
Tea Pass, $7.99 or $8.99 for 30 days.
And you get free tea. You get tea
One free tea a day.
for $8 a month?
Uh-huh.
It's not a bad deal.
Not bad at all.
How much is tea if you just buy it?
I want to say
Probably over $3.
$3.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's good promotion because
It
it
is.
gets people in the doors.
Yeah. Go through that drive-through and order food.
If you just get the tea, it's not very good. But they
rarely will.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
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 They lose money on us.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
no doubt.
yeah.
We know
Everybody
Chris.
loses money on you, Chris.
We'll get it back Friday night. Maybe Thursday night too.
Oh, boy.
Friday night, what?
Play a little poker for Thursday night.
Tea Pass is $7.99. And yeah, good deal. Good deal.
1 pound of sugar per gallon of sweet tea, according to Steph.
That's just he means cup. I always go about a cup and a half when I make mine.
Worth every gram, whatever it is, Steph.
Oh, boy.
Ain't bringing me down.
Chris had a big night.
Why?
We interviewed a legend tonight.
I talk to my brother all the time.
Really? Now Gary's gone. You're done being nice, Chris.
Oh, Larry Gatlin too.
Jesus. You're not a legend.
Blood in, blood out.
Yeah, ain't no shit.
Brittany's upset.
Oh.
This is upsetting. I saw it on Facebook. If you were born before 1990, you're now older than Marv on Home Alone.
Well, that ain't good. Try being born in 66. See how that feels for a second.
Tony says, you can't believe how much sugar is in simple syrup for snow cone flavors. Well, if it tastes good.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Bill's a big snow cone guy.
Well, yeah, I mean, everybody has a cheat day.
I remember, I think it was Stillwater baseball. It was state baseball tournament at Shawnee. I think Tony's snow cone stand was there. Kel Espin was running the camera, and he was just taking down those snow cones from Tony. He's like, oh, he had to go to the bathroom real bad. It's like, dude, you can't. You're the only camera. You can't leave.
You can't leave.
He was struggling.
There's a difference between struggling, needing to go into the bathroom when you're 15 and when you're 50 plus.
Well, snow cones go through you really fast.
Well,
it always, you can't.
You remember Blanchard, right? There's two snow cone stands, one on this side, one on that side. Phil hit that one up, and by the time he got to the other one, he already finished that one, and you got another one, right?
That's right. I had to see which one was best. By the way, it was the one on the far end.
Was it?
Best, yeah.
North one?
That's right.
Tony says 20 pounds of sugar per 10 quarts of water for simple syrup.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Doesn't at all.
Doesn't sound good at all.
Golly. That's crazy. That'd be banned in the UK.
Man. I got kids coming in tonight. Jake and Hannah got in.
Oh, they're here now.
Yeah, they got in about an hour and a half ago.
So Phil's ready to go home, see his babies.
I am ready to go home and see my babies.
We got 14 minutes left.
Yeah, yeah.
You're going to give you Neo.
Go see my kid. That's right. Go see my kiddos.
At least I'm taking up all this Friday.
Yeah. That's
You got a long car ride back and forth. Are you, everybody in the same car tomorrow?
yeah. Yeah, I'll get to visit. But
It's a long time in the car with you.
it does. It is. It is.
Are you driving or sleeping?
Oh, no, I'll be
Both?
driving. Yeah, I'll be driving and sleeping. I'm trying to go, Phil.
His car drives itself. It's fancy.
That could have saved that might save my life sometime. That feature.
Good if it's turned on.
Well, it's always on.
How you turn it off? How you turn it back on?
Hit a button.
Oh, you know where it's at.
Well, it pops up.
Oh,
Yeah, it just pops up. Yeah, good stuff. I got online, looked at an electric car yesterday, electric truck.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Wow.
You realize Eric would disown you.
They're pretty cool. He's your best friend, not mine.
Well, he just threw me out today, remember, and said
Oh,
you're
I'm
in.
in?
That's what he said.
I'll never get an electric truck.
Although he did take me to lunch.
Damn it. Back out. No, how much do you think an electric truck is? Oh, I
125,000.
already told you this. haven't I? Sorry. Okay, sorry.
Was that right?
Yeah, because I already told you.
Lucky
this, didn't
guess.
I?
No, I don't think you told me.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, twice.
Did I? Twice?
Yeah, twice.
That ain't good.
3 times now.
Oh, boy. All today?
No.
Okay.
No. Twice today, though.
Well, that's been
Yeah.
twice today. Yeah, they're pretty cool. You'd never own an electric vehicle?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Okay.
Unless my wife gets another job.
Well, yeah, she couldn't drive it.
No.
Takes a lot of oil to run electric vehicles.
Yeah, no kidding.
Have you watched that new show, Landman, with Billy Bob Thornton in it?
Negative.
Everybody tells me it's. I've watched a few of the clips on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Everybody says it's freaking a great show.
What's it about?
A guy out in the oil patch, trying
oil patch.
wildcatting and doing all that stuff, finding land, getting leases and drilling, all this stuff. Billy Bob Thornton is such a good actor. He's so good.
Steph says GMC Hummer right at 100,000 electric. I did ask you the electric truck. The battery charged up 600 miles?
Yeah, the guy that owns one here is a buddy of mine. Because I always thought it was around 300, 400. And he said, no, it's over 600 for the truck he has. So the batteries are a lot lighter, a lot smaller.
Miles?
Go a lot longer. 600 miles.
Now, I remember, I don't know if this is still true or not, but like Teslas, if you have a battery go, aren't those batteries like $30,000?
$30,000. I had a friend in Kansas that has a Tesla car. Wasn't that old? Battery went south. No such thing as a warranty on a battery. Stroke him another check for 30G.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's gas for like 10 years.
That'd be a sad day. That's what that would be.
Is also with the holidays, is it cool? Like Sam's not working this entire week, so like she stays up later. And it's free. It's weird to have your wife at home when she's normally at work and just doing random, just free. What
do we do? Okay, I'm not trying to be funny. You lost me. What?
Well, no, just
Just having Sam at home?
Yeah, she can.
He's
does
just
have to
happy
go
to
to
have
bed at a
his
certain
wife
time.
around.
Wake
He
up
can
at
spend more time with his wife.
No, I'm glad. I
he's
just
enjoying
didn't
that.
understand what
Well,
we're doing.
you just.
Sarah be in bed by the time I get home.
Yeah,
Enjoy it.
it's just it's the holidays is cool, and then
It is nice. You get to spend extra time with people.
Yeah, it's just it makes the day different.
Yeah,
It's not
it does.
It breaks it up.
The
breaks
oil
it
field
up.
takes a week off.
The who?
The oil field.
Well, the office they do.
Yeah, office.
Oilfield never shuts down.
She's built up her time
Yeah, she's got her. She's got her.
to do that. Yeah,
Yeah, this every year around this time of year.
Yeah.
she got to.
and then Christmas time. Yeah, use them or lose them. So
Use them or lose them.
I just it's another thing, a perk with holiday. You got the food, but then you also have time off from work. Hopefully, everyone gets some time off from work.
You know, Tanya. You know, she retired a few years back, so she's home all the time now, and that's cool. I mean, it's fun to have her around. It's easier when you don't have to balance two work schedules.
Yeah.
You know, you can just do a lot more things.
Tony says Phil has a lot of friends. He's jealous.
Well, I have a lot of acquaintances, Tony. I have a lot of friends back in Kansas. I have 3 friends in Oklahoma. Wait a second, 4 friends in Oklahoma. A lot of acquaintances.
A lot of acquaintances.
Yep.
So beginning Friday, I guess the BC Clark jingle is going to be out. All the Christmas music
So good.
is going to be more out.
It absolutely drives. I hate
love
that.
it.
I hate
love
that jingle.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you're an Oklahoma hater.
He just didn't grow
No,
up.
not at all.
He didn't grow up listening to like we did.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's it. It's
Yeah.
just, I mean, it's a nice little jingle, but I don't get it. I don't understand why it's such a big deal.
It's just a
Tradition.
Yeah.
No, I get it. No, I get
tradition like any other.
that. Yeah. Oh
The
boy.
Rose Bowl.
Is USC going to beat Notre Dame?
No.
Will that help them play OU in a bowl game? I want OU USC in a bowl
I
game.
do too, badly. Yep.
Sarah thinks it's great.
Well, no, I'm sure.
What's great?
Frosted Flakes.
Oh.
Great.
If you now you won't because it's gross, but if you touch my feet right now, they're like icicles.
Well,
I need to put socks on.
socks and shoes like
Well,
everyone
I
else.
know, but when I work out at the gym, I don't wear socks.
That's gross.
I know it is, but
Okay.
it's kind of my thing.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know why I like that so much. And I came straight up here after I went to the gym, and
Don't you slide with the sweat and the squishy and the smell and all that?
my feet don't stink.
You always say that. It's true.
But they don't stink.
I've never, yeah.
You know why they don't stink?
No.
I don't put them under blankets at night. They air out all night.
It came a random photo of your feet hanging out from
I'm telling you, it's a real thing.
like, how did I was like, I was trying to find something. I went, oh my God. I was like, what am I looking at?
Oh, that's awesome.
Leslie says Notre Dame wins.
Yeah, I think so too.
Brady says jewelry is the gift to give.
Can OSU beat Colorado?
At 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
No.
No way, right?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
10 o'clock in the morning or night?
It doesn't
Morning.
matter. I don't think it matters.
They're playing in the morning?
On Friday.
Yeah. No.
I'll be watching it on YouTube TV.
0-9. I mean, winless in the Big 12.
Yeah, exactly. See ya.
I had a real good conference. Somebody's going to make it, though.
I think it might end up being Arizona State.
Somebody be number 12 in the playoff.
Yeah.
Jennifer Boyles.
Oh, wait. Whoa. I love Jennifer. Go ahead.
I grew up on Taco Tico. For Mother's Day, I got a gallon of mild sauce. It was the best. Kansas girl, I'm guessing here.
I don't know, but she's got good taste.
Taco Tico.
So good. Oh,
They had a good marquee sign.
Taco burger.
Where are we eating while he's at Taco Tico?
Well, you're dropping me off at Taco Tico.
Yeah, we're definitely going to drop you off.
Dairy Queen. Special.
Oh,
Long John
is there a Dairy
Silver's.
Queen there?
I'll go Dairy Queen.
Is there
They
Dairy
got
Queen?
they got good food there.
Is there a Dairy Queen?
I'm
Burgers and
just thinking
fries
all
are
your
good.
favorite things right
You
now.
gotta shut up. I'm gonna see if there's a Dairy Queen in there because we got a competition.
Rogers County, Claremore is where we'll be on Friday.
Siri, is there a Dairy Queen in Claremore, Oklahoma? Oh, it's 90 miles. I got excited. Doesn't appear to be.
Well, 90 miles from here, I bet.
Would that be
Ooh, it's in,
hour 40 minutes, hour 52?
it's in the neighborhood. Claremore is going to be North Tulsa. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Right there's Claremore. Right
There's one by Sapaloopa, though. We can stop and have a treat on the way up and back.
It's not at Sapulpa.
Oh.
See,
We're going to
it
Broken
keeps going
Arrow.
up. It's north of Sapulpa.
We're going way up there.
There's not a whole lot. Oh yeah.
There's one in Broken Arrow.
Well, hell, why
It's
don't
20
we just,
minutes from the your revival.
I was going to say, why don't we just
Casino.
go ahead and go to Arkansas? I mean, we're there, basically.
There's Dairy Queen Broken Arrow. I don't know how close Claremore is to Broken Arrow, but
T. Fred wants to know what will happen if Taco Tico opens a restaurant in Guthrie.
nothing.
I'll weigh 987 pounds if that happens.
See, I don't want my favorite restaurants to be in the same town that I'm in. My fast food stuff. There's
You'd go there all the time?
You go there all the time.
Yeah, I
and
know.
It just doesn't feel the same. By the way, if you haven't been to Guthrie Brewing Company, I highly suggest. Or I think we need to have Paul on the show.
We do need to have Paul
and
on
talk
the show.
about that. It's a cool place.
Ate there yesterday.
We were there today. We need to get him on the show next.
Yeah, we
next
do.
time.
Yeah, that'd be
Soon.
good. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, local guy came back, making a go of it. Great place, spared no
Great
expense.
concept.
A great concept. Food's great.
Guthrie football broadcast on the
Yep.
TVs.
Yeah, I mean it's we love it. Go there. We try to go there as much as we can.
Well, and here's the deal, and we'll talk to him, but they're now open 7 days a week.
Yep.
They're
Open on Wednesdays now?
Today's the first day.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Because we didn't go there because we thought it was closed on Wednesdays.
Yep. Brittany says the best pizza and ranch. Yeah, we skipped the ranch.
Who the daylights puts ranch on their pizza?
In fact,
Satan's
who was it
jelly.
today? Justin
Luke.
Oh, Luke. Yeah, it was Luke, and we said, hey, make sure that ranch is not anywhere
Don't
near
even
our
get
pizza.
near our pizza. That's
I really
disgusting.
wish I like ranch because everyone uses ranch for everything. Pizza, salad.
You know what I do like ranch?
You don't like
Celery.
ranch at all?
No.
The only thing I'll have ranch on is a plain potato chip for dip. That tastes pretty good.
Good with chicken wings.
No, it's too messy.
Fried chicken,
Chicken wings are
Fried
too
chicken
messy?
wings.
The ranch, just something like that.
I love me some wings.
So we're leaving 8:30 Friday morning. Did you secure the vehicle?
I sent the message, but I haven't. Oh, tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
That's right. Kind of dropped the ball there, didn't you, Chris?
No, I messaged him. Maybe
Phil's driving. No,
Phil ain't driving.
No, Phil ain't driving because then we have to go to Taco Tico.
Go wherever the hell I want then.
Yeah, Chris, you're back up.
We'll be going to Revival. We'll be going to Dairy Queen. We're going to Taco Tico. We're doing everything.
that should have been a conversation today.
I know. Should have been. You got a cell number? Call him.
I texted him the other day.
Yo, you got to call him 18 times.
Will he? I really want to pick it up early Friday morning. I guess I'll
Well,
have
you're
to.
going to have to.
Why can't you do it one time?
I'm out of town.
What happens if he says Friday morning?
My kids are in town. You can go
Friday morning.
You can go pick it up.
My kids are in town.
They're in town every day. I'm actually sacrificing a whole day with my kids.
They know your schedule. Let's see here.
Ronnie, you're not going to Kansas.
Now I'm nervous.
Got scheduled to work. I feel like I'm in the casino business again.
I know.
I left the casino business so I
We
can
own
have
our own businesses.
so I can have my week holidays
Right.
off.
Think about this. We own our own businesses and we're a slave to his schedule.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's ridiculous.
We're a team. It's our schedule.
Now it's our schedule. Okay.
Yeah. My else better be paying
Now it's our
They better
schedule.
be paying double.
Hey, wait. I do get paid Friday.
Yeah.
We get paid for. Oh, you get paid.
In FHS. FHS. I
guess I'm the only non-paid guy through the regular
I'm gonna have
season.
2 different checks.
Brittany says, do y'all ever stop at Quick Trip when in the 918?
Stopped there the other day.
Almost got shot.
Well, I think we were on the first 48.
I think that was the location.
I think that was the location.
Yeah.
Yep. We were on the first
All
48.
I know is when we walked in there were some characters in that 7-Eleven. Unique characters.
Share the urinal next to one.
Oh, boy.
T-Fresh says, why don't you guys take Phil's truck or Chris's car to Claremore?
Chris's car.
We're not taking Phil's truck, and we're not taking Chris's truck.
T-Fred, I don't know if you've seen our broadcast. You've seen it probably 85 times. But there's 7 of us, T-Fred, plus all the equipment.
Can't get in the truck.
Yeah, those days are long gone.
We take my car. We take my Altima.
Yeah, everything will fit there.
Get it on the hood.
Yeah, we can do a little Griswold action.
It's not like it's going to rain.
9 o'clock.
Tony says 2 quick trips in the OKC Metro. Jennifer says stay south of Tulsa and you are safe.
Yeah, we weren't there. We weren't south.
We was in the heart.
Yeah, we were. Yeah. We passed a couple of streets that
Head was on it. What was it? Was it you that said, "Don't worry until you see bars"?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Oh man, this is oh you're fine." You know, you see seeing bars on houses and restaurants and stores, then you start getting nervous.
And I said, "There's a bar," and right there, you no sooner got it out, they were there.
Connor point out bar.
Yeah.
Can't Connor rest away the field. Bar.
Bars everywhere.
Bar.
Connor
We get
said,
it.
"Bar said, roll them up,
Roll them.
roll them up."
Oh, it's funny.
It is 9 o'clock. We need to get out of here. Big happy Turkey Day to
Yes.
you and your family.
Happy
Enjoy the
Thanksgiving.
time. Big thank you to Gary Good. Thank you for Larry Gatlin for stopping by the show tonight. And enjoy
so
your
long.
family.
Yeah, you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving. We'll see you bright and early Friday morning.
Friday morning.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Talk to you next time.
See ya.
Thanks for tuning in to the Open Mic Podcast. Join us each week from inside the Second Banana Media Studios located in beautiful downtown Guthrie. Catch our shows on Facebook and YouTube and also on Apple, Google, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Until next time, so long from Guthrie, America.